you have to take into account that your attacks aren't as strong as if you had a hammer. They make up for this by having the hunting horn do more knockout damage, but it's not... It doesn't make it any easier to use.
No.
It's also kind of a boring weapon in general.
Yeah, it's more like for multiplayer. It's awesome.
Yes, it's much more for support than it is as a main weapon.
And plus, you don't knock people around as... There's one less person that can knock you around in multiplayer when somebody's just being support.
Well, you still have to swing the thing around when you're playing.
Yeah, but
so.
You're going to be at the head of them. We'll get into the intricacies of multiplayer hunts.
Yeah, we will.
Actually do multiplayer hunts.
They'll be standing in back, yeah.
Yeah, we should be doing some sessions this weekend, so hopefully soon after the weekend we'll... well, I'll have some videos up. And I still gotta get used to the gun lance. I mean, I go right from using the lance to using a gun lance, so I'm still used to like using it as a lance.
The gun lance has some major differences in the combos and animations than the lance does.
Yeah, like there's a lot of when you do the whole lunge forward thing, and then you kind of do a sort of uppercut with it. I have to remember not to use the actual what do they call it, shells. I'm doing that against small monsters, at least, because then I'll just miss them.
Well, it depends on the monster.
Yeah, it depends on the monster, but these Velociprey,
So you sure hunted those Genprey. Good job.
Yes, I did it again! I'm a horrible person.
I made a mistake, too. I listed another species of prey that you will not
Oh, you made a mistake! Oh, yes, Genprey! Yes.
Oh no, eggs. We shouldn't talk about eggs yet.
No, we can talk about eggs. Remember, I did in the tutorial.
I like them scrambled.
Yes, and there's a reason why I'm holding the
fried.
egg. There's a reason why I'm holding the egg.
Because you dropped
it.
Oh no.
I had to do it.
I like how it had a little sprite of an egg on the ground.
Yeah, it's...
Eggs,
actually, if we're gonna talk about eggs, eggs do have one significant use outside of just being really obnoxious missions.
Lots of fun points.
You didn't send them to the item box. You did it wrong.
Yeah, I did do it wrong.
What you can do, a big thing with eggs, is that in missions later on, actually, you know what, I will save it for when you actually get to that point. They're a useful tool for hunting a specific monster.
Ooh. Yeah, and here I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, so I'll probably have to look it up myself. Oh, the only thing I know that the eggs are good for is tons and tons of account points.
What's next? What's next? What are you hunting?
What's next? What's next? Oh, and it's killing... I think it's... No, I don't.
But you've already done this.
Yeah, wait. Oh, wait, that's because I didn't show off the flavor text, I remembered. So, no.
Those awful Geoprey.
And this
something
is like
that really bugs me about the village is the ambient noise. There's like always people shouting or something, and it makes me think
it's
like
just this
people...
tiny village that you... Not enough people would be shouting.
It's really well done ambient noise, because whenever it happens and whenever it goes off, I think like somebody's upstairs or in the next room yelling at me.
Yeah.
But yes,
it's
we're
really
gonna go kill Blangos.
You wouldn't think that kind of thing happens because it's the PSP. It's got tiny little speakers.
Oh, I use headphones to my PSP.
Yeah, I use my TV screen for the PSP.
What? How?
Yeah, you can get a
gotta record this somehow.
Oh man, I gotta figure out how to do that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you got a TV that accepts component cables. I think you could also get one with S-Video.
So forgive me, I've already forgotten what we were hunting. It was Blongo, wasn't it?
Yeah, Blongo.
Ah, Blongo.
Yeah, Blongo. And I hate Vespoids. Fuck Vespoids.
Nah, Vespoids are a grand old time. I actually am really, really glad that Banabra were replaced with Banabra in 3rd generation.
Oh.
Vespoids, I'm sure you've in one of your early videos, you showed off why Vespoids are the worst monsters in this game.
I don't believe I've shown them off, because every time I've been able to show them off, I've actually been able to hit them.
Okay, well, Vespoids are notorious for flying around in a pattern that makes it more or less impossible to hit, and then if they actually hit you, there's a fairly significant chance, it's something like, I don't know, 25, 30, really up there, where they can just
Getting
paralyze you
stunned.
for
Yeah.
a long
The
time.
paralyzed really screws you over when you're fighting a big monster. Then you're paralyzed, and then you get trampled and crushed by the big monster.
It's not a good time. Nobody likes Vespoids.
Yeah.
But this game
Even
actually
when you
does.
have a ranged weapon, they're a pain in the ass to hit.
Yeah. And
Especially
Vespoids
using-
spawn near infinitely.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're especially annoying to hit if you're using... You might think, hey, I got a bowgun. They'll be really easy to hit because I can hit them at a distance. No.
Nope. They'll
No,
just
harder to hit 'em.
immediately zip out of the way.
Yeah. So, blangos, big monkeys, baboon things. Yes.
They are the small primatus of the mountains. I guess if you don't count the occasional bullfango.
I hate bullfangos. Ridiculous amounts of health considering you meet them right in the starting. And they charge at you like nobody's
Indeed.
business. And you might be wondering why I'm
Run away.
why I'm being really slow and ridiculous with this. It's because I'm still getting used to the gun lance.
It's because you're a bad hunter.
I'm a bad hunter, and I'm kind of practicing on them and not paying attention, not taking it seriously.
Looks like
I
you
could-
had a protection proc just there.
Yeah, it's from the food, I believe.
Whoa.
No, it's from your armor.
It is from my armor?
Yes.
Oh, I
Mofu has a small protection. It has the first level of divine protection.
Okay, fair enough. I did not notice that. All I remember that it gave was like heat protection. Not heat, cold protection.
Cold
What am I talking about? Don't wear this out in the desert. Don't listen to me.
No, you should do it. Viewer.
He's gonna have to anyway. I think he is. Maybe you won't. I can't remember when exactly the desert comes up in the lineup of stages. You, can't go to
You
make
can
it.
actually get access to the desert in the two-star
It shows up in
missions.
the 2 stars along
Yeah,
with the
okay.
forest.
So you will. You will probably have to end up doing desert missions.
No, I'll just kill the cuckoo enough times to get a cuckoo armor set.
Cuckoo armor's not bad. I think. I don't know
That's
if
a
it
good
does in this game.
starting
I think in some Monster Hunter game, Cuckoo armor gives you. It may have been Frontier. You get negative protection. Like you get points in negative points in divine protection, which means that if you wear the wrong piece of equipment, then you will end up having negative protection and have a fairly significant chance of being one-hit killed.
Oh, that's not fun.
The Moss Swine armor also has that by default.
And this is where I'm starting to really play around with things and forgetting about my health.
You literally died to
Lost to the
Blangos.
Blango.
I'm ashamed.
I'm gonna stop here. I'm ending the call. I'm out of here. This is stupid.
No, it'll get better. I'll backtrack all the way back and
Whoa.
And-
Did you at least cut
I
out
bumped
the
out.
part where you run back?
no, because I was so ashamed that this happened that people have to have time to just it's shame.
All right. I think
because
if
by the
you
time
skip
people
ahead
are
for
done
2
shaking
minutes,
their heads,
But don't worry. In the future, at least on the post commentary, I will cut it out. On the live commentary, I won't cut it out because I'll probably be sitting there in shame.
just skip ahead 2 minutes, and we should be done with the stupid mission, and he
Yeah.
should be done
you
being
made
retarded.
fun of me for dying to the Geoprey once, but you lost to the monkeys. I never lose to the monkeys.
Yeah, well, the monkeys. Well, haven't you seen what is it called?
The monkeys
Planet of
don't
the
turn
Apes?
you into
The
a
monkeys
giant
are
snowball,
dangerous.
So
And I'm not talking about the remake of the Planet of the Apes. That one sucked.
I'm sure some people are going to disagree with you.
Yeah,
Although I'm sure a lot of people will also agree with you.
yeah.
I think they're
like
both
the
okay.
old ones. Oh, I don't know. I just didn't like the new one.
I never watched any of them.
Oh.
I don't know nothing about no monkeys.
Terrible.
I watched
Damn
some of the
dirty
first one.
apes. You
I watched
blew it
some
up.
of the first.
You plebeian.
Didn't finish it though.
Oh, I watched the old Planet of the Apes as a kid. I had them at a point. Well, my parents had them on VHS. They taped them for me. They basically at some point they had like a marathon. So I watched them.
I remember VHS. Makes me feel old.
We also had beta tapes, or whatever they're called.
Betamax, get out of here.
Yeah, Betamax. That was the name. And that was apparently the weak one that I'd already hit. So yeah. No, when I do post commentary, I will cut these parts out. For the live
We're
commentary,
actually
I'll
watching
just-
this on Betamax right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'd love to just do that.
We
I'm
have to
recording
record
this
these
commentary
into
onto an
cassette
8-track.
players and then mail each other the tapes.
Oh yeah.
We got
Fuck
like giant
cassettes.
ham radios to make sure that we know what everyone is saying.
8 tracks.
It's how you do Let's Plays back in the days of old, if you
Yeah.
could do Let's Plays.
Back before video games existed, and we let's play TV shows instead.
Yeah, Let's Play Jeopardy.
There were silent movies, and each commentator would write their own piano score.
That would be awesome, actually. And then you'd have somebody narrating the cue cards in the background.
Yeah.
So when the villain comes there twiddling his mustache, and then one person will go, "Ha ha, that's right," or something.
Those sure
Sky
are
is very
some
blue.
stars.
Yep. I don't know. I like the night sky.
I do too.
I think she
Quest
would
cleared.
get on with these little babby hunts and hunt something like.
Oh
a
well,
real
that's why do you think
woman.
I just blitzed? Oh, I tried to blitz through.
You
not
died
counting my
to
failure here.
lose.
Yeah.
Oh, have you explained that dying causes you to lose?
Yeah, I do explain that.
You lose money. It's terrible. Don't die.
You
Don't
lose
ever
money
die.
and guild points. Yeah.
If you're playing with friends, if you die, you cause them to lose money too. So don't die.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Oh, shit.
Now I'm double nervous.
It decreases from the overall reward for everybody.
Well, you decide you were mainly going to use the what is
Press
it called?
select.
The
Oh my god, no.
bowguns?
Go back in there.
Well-
Go to that box. Press select. I'm gonna kill you.
No, it's just because I went too fast by the loot, so I was just going to really quickly show.
I've been making some bows, but mainly I have sword and shield stuff.
Well, Sword and Shield isn't bad either.
Misha Collins. Feline extraordinaire.
I think it's Mika.
Micah.
Somebody will get
Micah.
Micah.
There we go. Micah. There we go.
Somebody will get mine
Let's
too.
just call her a different syllable every time.
Yeah. And then at some point it'll get to the point where we're calling her Jelly Donut.
Yeah.
Rubbery.
Hey there,
Misha
Jimmy
Collins
Dean.
can't stop licking himself.
But, what's it called? Yeah, one thing I am really embarrassed about, I was planning on taking my feline comrade to get him some experience with these missions, but I forgot. I mean, I just go into, like, I'm showing it off, I'm purchasing him, and I forgot to bring him along with me. Damn
He
it.
doesn't contribute anything to the hunt anyway. Feline
No, he
comrades are
doesn't.
dumb.
But I
Until
kinda
you
need to
get
get him
like
some-
end game. By the time where the monsters are so powerful, it doesn't matter anyway.
Well, I need to get him some comrade points so he can at least get some flute skills. Oh well.
You should be playing this game exclusively with other people anyway. Cats shouldn't exist.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm also doing multiplayer on the side too.
Geodrome? Oh no.
Yeah, Geodrome, just like the Velocidrome, only
Yeah.
different, only a different color, and it spits ice.
And its fingers aren't orange.
They're blue. I spoiled it. Oh no! How could Capcom?
Haven't you already done
Ever.
a Geodrome hunt?
I've hunted plenty of Geodromes before. Like I said, remember earlier when I talked about this was off the recording and all that. I talked about that I killed
With the bomb, yes.
No, that I would kill millions and millions and millions of Geodromes to try and get a Geodrome skull, and it's like for one thing you need it for, and then once you
then
got it,
never again.
you'll get it all the time.